As you can tell from the title, I have been furloughed. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. I do say weekly loosely because I have not posted in I think a month or so, something like that, which is probably the longest I've ever gone without posting since I started my YouTube channel. I love posting videos. It's an outlet for me, creative outlet, and I've loved it for so many years. So for me to not post, it's because I'm definitely going through something. So I wanted to sit down and catch up with you guys, share everything that's been going on and why I haven't posted, where I've been. I have some very, very big news to share with you guys, and I thought we would just sit down and catch up. So, all right, grab a snack, grab a drink. I have my hydro jug here that I got from the US. I'm so excited because I've been wanting one of these, and it's so cute. It's got cherries and a bow. It's so cute. And it's helping me drink a lot of water. So that's nice. So let's get to talking about what's been going on. Let's talk about October. October is my least favorite month of the year, always has been. I just don't like it because it's like Halloween, and I don't like Halloween, never have. And I just, have never really participated in Halloween. So I already don't like it. And then also it is the anniversary of the passing of my sister. It's been 3 years, which is so crazy that she's been gone for 3 years. And October is also her birthday month. So it's like a whole week of me going through the emotions of my sister passing, what would have been her birthday, and just feeling a little down and emotional and stuff. This year, I will say, was a little bit easier than last year. Year 2 was hard. Oh my goodness. Year 2 was hard. And I think I did talk about it at some point last year, but it was hard. Don't mind my sniffling. I'm a little sick. We've been doing some traveling. You guys will see all about that. We did go to the US. My sister-in-law got married. And it's so crazy to say that because if you guys remember, she lived with us when she was in high school, and she was with us for a while, until she graduated high school. We saw her grow up and everything. And then now she is a married woman. So we went to her wedding. George and my brother-in-law gave her away. My in-laws unfortunately couldn't go. So they stayed with the kids, which was very fortunate, but also unfortunate at the same time because they couldn't be there. But we went and we represented them, and it was just such a good time. So when we went to the US, it was a whole mess. Oh my goodness, it was a whole mess. We had this whole plan to go to the US and get things done. You guys will see the vlog because I did vlog all about it. I have 2 vlogs coming up about this trip. And in case you guys don't want to go see the video and you want the long story short, I'll tell you guys right now. But basically, we had a plan to go on standby on Iberia, which is what we always do, right? Like we always go to the US on Iberia. We always come to Spain on Iberia. No problem. But we had a plan to go from Madrid to Dallas, stay with Kat for like 2 days. Then we were going to go with my friend Tara for another day. And then from there, we were going to go to San Antonio. If you guys remember, when we moved to Spain, we had to go to San Antonio, Texas for a little bit and stay there until we got our visas. So we left some stuff in San Antonio in storage at my brother-in-law's house. And we were going to go through it, consolidate, and then bring a few suitcases back. And what we have over there is like George's military gear and just like a lot of mementos and keepsake for the boys, blankets, little things like that. Things that are hard to get rid of because of the memories behind them, but a few other things as well. I also will make a video showing you guys everything that I brought from the US because I did bring a lot of things. Not only like our things, but just like things that we like. So I'll definitely be making a video. I keep taking breaks because I'm coughing a lot. I did get sick during this trip because of all the traveling and all that. So bear with me if I keep cutting. It's because I keep coughing in between. But that was the plan, right? Get to San Antonio, go through everything. And then we were going to go to Orlando, which is where the wedding was going to be. And then from there, we were going to come back to Spain and everything was going to be great, right? Well, no, that didn't work out. We get to Madrid. We don't get on the flight. And usually when we were supposed to get on the flight was wide open. But something happened and they downgraded the aircraft. That's what it was. So then a lot of people, even paying customers, were bumped off the plane because there were not enough seats. So that was that. And usually when we fly standby, if you check a bag, the bag doesn't get on the flight with you. And normally we don't like to check bags because things happen, but we had to. We were going for like over 10 days, so we had to have enough clothes, enough things. We were taking gifts, and it was a whole thing. Our bag went to Dallas, so we lost our bag. It's been like 2.5 weeks. We still don't have our bag. It's lost. It's still in the searching status. So I have to call Iberia once again and figure out what's going on with our bag. So there's that. So since we didn't make it on, we came back home. Oh, we tried like 2 other flights. Boston, also oversold. We were going to try JFK. It canceled. We were going to try Miami. There was no way we were getting on Miami. So we just decided to come home. We took the train home. We were here for 2 days, and we said, you know what? It was probably not meant for us to go to Texas. Let's give it one more shot and see if we can just go straight to Orlando, because now Iberia has a flight from Madrid to Orlando. So let's see if we get on that flight. If we don't get on that flight, then it wasn't meant to be. Thankfully, we made it on the flight, and we were able to be there for my sister-in-law's wedding. I was there for her bachelorette party and everything, so it went great. And then on the way back, we flew business class from Miami to Switzerland. We were in Switzerland for a little bit, and then we came here. And now it's back to our normal programming, and I'm ready to post videos, and I'm ready to get back on track. But let's talk about the biggest news that I wanted to share with you guys. And I'm going to be very careful with what I say, what I share, because I don't know exactly how much I can say or share with you guys or with anyone. But as you can tell from the title, I have been furloughed. Now, my furlough was a voluntary furlough. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I am a flight attendant. I have been a flight attendant for the past almost 11 years. And I've only flown for one airline my entire flight attendant career. And it's been one of the biggest blessings of my life to become a flight attendant. It changed my life, my family's life in so many different ways that I can't even begin to tell you, because it's just so much. But my airline unfortunately declared bankruptcy. I'm sure you guys have seen it on the news, because I get comments about it all the time. I just don't answer them because I don't know what I can say, what I cannot say, and all that. So I'm not going to get into any of that. You guys can do your own research when it comes to that. But the news came out that flight attendants were going to be furloughed. The airline gave an option to have voluntary furlough to kind of minimize how many people were going to get involuntarily furloughed. So because of my seniority is great at my airline. I mean, great. I can pretty much pick up, drop, swap, whatever I want, and I will most likely get it. However, some people are not senior enough to be able to do that, or to even stay with the airline. So I was going to be okay with the furlough. I wasn't at risk of getting furloughed. I wasn't at risk of getting fired or anything like that. But I did decide to take the furlough because I am all the way on the other side of the world, so it's a little bit hard for me to commute. I did run the risk that if I didn't take the furlough, I could have been forced to go back to work and have to be in Orlando or wherever my base is going to be, and that's a little bit hard. Right now, I cannot do that. It's not something that I can fit into my schedule. I decided to take a 12-month furlough. So you can do 6 months or you can do 12 months. I decided to take the 12 months. And the great thing is that you get to keep your flight benefits. So I get my flight benefits throughout the voluntary furlough, and I get to travel. My parents get to travel, which is great because that's how I get to see them, So this entire time, I have been able to take what's called an extended voluntary time off. It is unpaid, but you do get your flight benefits. And so the furlough is pretty much just that all over again. It's just another name for it, if you will. The point is, I decided to take the furlough. What does this mean for me going forward? I will probably start talking a little bit more about my life as a flight attendant, sharing with you guys a little bit more, and just do like sit down flight attendant videos and travel tips or whatever it is that you guys want to talk about. I did say that I was going to start doing like a sit down thing where I sit down and talk to you guys. So maybe we can talk about those subjects then. There are a lot of things that I want to share with you. So I will probably start sharing those things, those stories with you now. After the 1 year, I'm sure a lot of you guys want to know what happens after the 1 year. So there's a possibility that I will be called back to go to work. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I guess we will cross that bridge when we get there. I will most definitely like to return. That is my goal. I do want to return. I love flying. I love my job. It is the best job I've ever had, in my opinion, like outside of the home. So I definitely don't want to leave it. And I've invested so much time, almost 11 years. So I definitely do not want to let go of this job. But while I was in Orlando, I did have to go and return my badge, my KCM card, my manual, and it was bittersweet. I'm not gonna lie, it was bittersweet going into the crew room and giving everything up. I wish I would have. I wish I would have vlogged it, but I didn't know how much I could share. You know, the airlines are a little bit strict with the social media policy and stuff, and I'm still unsure of what I can say and not say. Since even though I'm furloughed, I turned in my badge, I turned everything in, and I was given a travel ID. So with that travel ID, I'm able to travel and use my flight attendant benefits and commute to the US if I need to, commute back here. My parents can use the benefits, and it's such a great perk that we get to keep. You know what I wanted to share with you guys? I've been wanting to share with you this for a while, but it wasn't official until November 1st. November 1st is when the furlough started. And unfortunately, there will be some people that get involuntary furloughed, and that starts later on. A lot of people did take the furlough. I can't think of anything else that I want to catch you guys up on right now. My throat is killing me. I keep coughing because of how much I'm talking, and I haven't talked like this in a while. So I'm going to end this video here. Please keep a lookout on all of the other videos that I have coming up. I have a video of us when we went to the US. I have a vlog for Switzerland, and I have so many other ones planned. So make sure to subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure to turn on your notification bell so that you never miss a video. Let me know of any other questions that you guys may have, and I'll sit down and talk to you guys and make a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.